Hello everyone, this is StrawberryShorty back with Locker of Death. I always have to be careful if this is actually recording because it takes a while to actually start. But it is nice that there's a timer on this, unlike when I'm recording with the iPad. So let's see how far we can get today. Let's see, continue on. I actually restarted the episode so I could farm for gems watching ads, and they have like this like slot machine minigame. But I don't feel like I've gotten that many. Chapter 2. Frozen in horror, I stare at my own name written on the piece of paper. This can't be happening. A few days ago, I would have laughed at the silliness at finding my own name in the locker, but now it doesn't seem funny at all. Was it just a coincidence that Ritsuo and Hiroto died, or... I wonder if it'll turn out that there's like a murderer on the loose, and not an actual curse. But this music is way too happy. Excuse me. Oh, it's the mystery girl. I haven't actually given any of these characters voices, and I'm wondering if I should now. I'll try. The sudden voice behind me nearly makes me jump out of my skin. I whirl around. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. It's okay. I just didn't expect anyone else to be here. What is she doing? Did she come to put a name in the locker of love? Those pieces of paper you're holding, they're the names that were put in the locker, aren't they? Are the names written there Ritsuo and Hiroto? She's figuring it out. Oh, she must have come here to investigate, just like I did. Yes, Ritsuo and Hiroto's names are here, but... What is it? My own name is here too, and Daichi! Oh no, I'm so sorry. The sadness in her voice shakes me up even more than seeing my name written there. Why are you looking at me like that? If you found your name in the locker, then you will die in 1 week. What? Come on, you're just trying to scare me, right? Didn't we just figure this out ourselves? I'm afraid not. From the moment your name was put into the locker, you only have a week to live. How do you know that? I'm sorry, I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Rui. I'm sorry we had to meet under such unfortunate circumstances, but I know all about the locker's true nature. Its true nature? Yes, the so-called Locker of Love is more accurately described as the Locker of Death. She sounds so confident. Whether it's real or not, she at least believes what she's saying is the absolute truth. What should I say? We're about to make our first premium chores. Some choices cost rubies. These can let you access exclusive scenes and improve your relationship with your love interest. Tell me everything you know about it. 22 gems. Tell me everything you know about it. Since you're all involved already, I suppose it's only fair that I tell you what I know. This music's so loud. But I don't want to turn it down because it's going to get quiet again in like 2 seconds, I know it. She makes it sound like this is classified information or something. I assume you've already deduced how the Locker of Death works. People think the person whose name they put into the locker will fall in love with them, but actually the person dies. Is that basically it? More or less. The legend isn't a complete fabrication, as you probably observed. Yeah, the 2 guys who died both confessed love to the girls who put their names in. I still can't believe 2 students at our school are dead. Saying it out loud feels unreal, like I'm talking about distant events that happened somewhere else. Based on my observations, the same pattern is always followed. If you put someone's name in the locker, your wish for their love will be granted within 1 week. Maybe you should have put up a warning about this, I'm just saying. What does that mean for me? Am I going to suddenly fall in love with someone? Presumably, although I've never had the opportunity to observe someone in your position before, so I can't say for sure. But that's ridiculous. That's not how love works. You might prefer to call it infatuation or even obsession, then. Whether or not the love is real, it doesn't matter. 1 week after the person's name is entered, they die. Since I found my name in the locker before anything happened, does that mean I stopped it? Unfortunately, I don't think it works that way. Is there at least any way of finding out how much time you have left? I mean, I don't even know when my name was put in here, except that it was within the last week. Declaration of love always comes first, and not on the same day as the death. If that hasn't happened yet, then you have at least 2 days. Oh good, that's something. I'm just standing here casually discussing how soon I'm going to die. I can't believe this. I think I'm going to be sick. The world wobbles and I reach out to steady myself against the wall. At least I still have some time. The locker somehow compels you to think you're in love with the person first. That will be my warning sign. Why do these things happen? It doesn't make any sense. It's just a locker. There's a curse on it. A curse? I don't know all the details, but I'm trying to find out more. Totally forgot her voice for a minute. A curse locker that kills people whose names are placed inside. It sounds like the sort of spooky story Nodoka would love, except it's really happening. I wish I'd gotten here in time to warn people about the Locker of Death, but at least now I've met you. Maybe she's a ghost. Huh? I came to the locker hoping only to confirm that the 2 boys who died were victims of the curse, but now I've met someone intended to be one of the next victims. And that helps? Of course it does. Have you noticed yourself feeling differently toward anyone yet? Any sudden, strong attraction you can't explain? No, I don't think so. Am I going to have to second-guess my feelings for the rest of my life? Then again, if Rui's right about the timing, the rest of my life won't actually be that long. Good. Let me know if anything changes. If anything changes? I'd rather stop this before it gets that far, thank you very much. Isn't there anything I can do? We have to make a copy of the locker and put it in another school. Pretty sure that's how it works. Well, my heart leaps. What is it? Tell me what I need to do to break the curse and I'll do it. Kill the person who put your name in there. I'm afraid I don't have an answer for you yet, but I'm hopeful it won't be too much longer. What do you mean? I'm trying to break the curse. You are? Yes, I'll do everything I can. Thank you. I'm not doing it for you, we just met. Oh, right. However, this is the one thing that can save you. If I succeed in breaking the curse, then your life will be spared. The strange conversation is still buzzing around my mind when I get back to the classroom. I'm late, but no one seems to care. How can we have normal classes at a time like this? Huh? Where's Nodoka? She said she wasn't feeling well and went to the nurse's office. She's sick? No, I think she's just too upset. She kept crying. Oh. Hey man, are you okay? You look like you've seen a ghost. I went to the locker to see if Ritsuo and Hiroto's names were in it. And? Yeah, they were. This is crazy. Have you ever met a girl named Rui? You mean the new transfer student? She's a transfer student, she already knows about the curse? That explains it then. Huh? I met her at the locker. Apparently she came here because she knows all about it. She called it the Locker of Death and said it's cursed. Sounds about right. She wants to find a way to break the curse, but how? Don't ask me. There has to be a way. Wouldn't it be a lot easier to just make sure no one goes near the locker anymore? No, we have to break the curse. He stares at me and I hesitate. Right now, he has no idea our names were in the locker. He doesn't know his own life is on the line, along with mine. How much should I tell him? I'm gonna tell him everything. Our names were in the locker. Huh? It wasn't just Ritsuo and Hiroto. After we found the locker, someone else must have found it and put our names in it. Wait, you mean you found your own name there? And mine too? I'm afraid so. Yours was in there twice, actually, so you're like double dead, dude. Twice? I guess I'm flattered, but what does that mean? Am I going to fall in love with 2 girls and then die? I don't know. This is insane. I just hope we can break the curse in time. So you're gonna help Rui figure out a way to stop it? I'm at least going to try. I won't go down without a fight. But how do you break a curse when you don't understand why the locker is cursed in the first place? You look into the school history. Namely of the abandoned ward. No days for the rest of the day. I barely hear when my friends try to talk to me. All I can think about is the fact that my death might be only a few days away. I'm not ready to die. I'm still in high school. There's so much more I want to do. Never, even in my darkest nightmares, did I imagine death would face me like this. Illness, murder, and accident. But this? A cursed locker waiting to strike me down because someone fell in love with me? Sounds like a bad joke. Ah, Shorty! Nodoka runs down the hallway toward me. Her face is pale, her eyes red from crying. As she reaches me, her lower lip trembles. Nodoka, did you put my name in that locker? Hey, how are you holding up? In response, she bursts into tears. I guess that answers my question. Could Daichi have told her what happened? No, he and Nodoka aren't close enough for that. He'd leave it to me to tell her. She must be upset over Ritsuo and Hiroto, and she barely knew them. I can't imagine how she'll react when she finds about me. She probably is the one who put her name in there. Or she put Daichi's name in there. Hey. Sorry. She hiccups and wipes her eyes, but the tears keep coming. I know I'm a mess right now. I've tried to calm down, but I can't. What should I do? Comfort Nodoka, wait for her to compose herself. Oh, we're already using 22 more gems. I reach out and put my hand on her shoulder. Hey, it's okay. She doesn't need to know just yet about my name being in there. I'll wait until she's calmed down first. Everything's gonna be fine. I don't believe you. Aw, come on. Still, it's good to hear you say that, even if it's not true. I want to argue with her, but I can hardly do that in good conscience when I know how bad the situation is. How can I reassure Nodoka when I'm falling apart myself? Will a hug help? Maybe. I wrap my arms around her and she huddles against me. For as brave and daring as Nodoka is, she always likes a hug when she's really upset about something. It's going to be okay. But it's all my fault. What? No, it's not. Everyone was talking about the locker, sure, but who's the chump who decided to go looking for it? Me. We all agreed. You think Hina and Akane would have found out about it without me? You think anyone else would have realized where it... She trails off without finishing her question and presses her face against my shoulder. Maybe it wouldn't have been them in particular, but someone would have eventually figured out where the locker was. But... The legend was too much of an obsession already. It's not your fault. She sighs but doesn't say anything. I hold her tightly for a moment longer. I don't know how I'm going to break the news to her after this. At last, Nodoka pulls away and wipes her eyes. Thanks, Shorty. Better now? I guess. Good. You seem to be taking this pretty well. That's because I'm going to do something about it. What? There's a curse on the locker and I'm going to find a way to break it. Really? Then I'll help you. It's gotta be better than standing around feeling miserable. That's the spirit. Okay, I can do this. I'll make up for everything. There's something I need to tell you first, though. It might be a bit of a shock. I'm ready. Are you sure? You're here with me. That's all I need. I can take whatever comes. I hope she isn't still blaming herself for what happened, or this will be even worse to hear than she expects. Someone put my name in the locker of death. What? Did you just call it the locker of death? Oh, hey, Mana. Yes, that's what it should actually be called. There's a curse on the locker, and I'm hoping to break it in time. Wait a minute, slow down. How do you know someone put your name in it? I guess I should start from the beginning. I take a deep breath and tell them everything that happened after I learned the news that morning. This music is pretty good, too. How I checked on the locker, found myself and Daichi listed alongside the others, and met Rui. She thinks there's a way to break the curse. I don't know what she has planned, but I can't just give up without trying. Yeah. She's taking it better than I expected, but she seems really shaken up. This is horrible. I know. Do you really believe in the curse? I wish I didn't, but after what happened to Ritsuo and Hiroto, I'd rather err on the side of caution. I see. Don't worry, we'll find a way to break the curse. How? I don't know. We should probably talk to Rui. She must have some sort of plan. In the meantime, we need to make sure no one else puts someone's name in the locker. How? Everyone is curious about the locker of love. Even if we tell the teachers people are trying to get into the abandoned wing, someone will find a way to slip by, like we did. How can we make sure no other names get put in? Thank goodness no gems for this one. Spread the true legend, let's distract them with a new legend. Yeah, I think we should distract them with a new legend, because we spread the true legend, more people will be putting names in. Let's distract them with a new legend? A new legend? Oh yeah, like something so cool everyone will want to talk about it instead of the locker of love? Exactly. I think we should keep the true love angle to make sure the new legend appeals to the same group inclined to try the locker. Good thinking. We invent a new legend, this time about a mirror in the girls' bathroom on the second floor. And then it turns out that is also cursed. And say that you will show you your soulmate if you correctly whisper their name while looking into it. Won't they figure out that one's fake pretty fast? Isn't this also how all the trouble started in Persona 4? We spend the rest of the day spreading rumors about it. I just hope that will be enough. At home, I research curses and urban legends, but I don't find anything helpful. We need to look into the history of the school. Most people don't believe in this sort of thing, let alone have advice on stopping it. I need to talk to Rui again. She must have a plan. I finally settle into an easy sleep, disturbed by the fear that I will wake up suddenly in love with someone and know my death is almost upon me. Nowhere just to confess love to someone, so I've got at least 2 more days. Now I need to find Rui. However, when I get into the school, a chill crawls down my spine. The hallway is quiet, nearly silent. Oh no, Daichi! A deep sense of trepidation seems to hang over the entire building like a shroud. What's going on? Shorty, please head immediately to your classroom. Okay, did something happen? I'm afraid so. Early this morning, 2 more students from our school were found dead. 2 more deaths? Were these students new victims of the cursed locker? Is Daichi one of them? But since I'm still alive, who was the other? Find out in the next chapter! I really want to know who it is, but I don't have enough gems. This is a sad day. No, see that skull? It was creepy. Well, recording thing up here. Oh, it disappeared. There it is. So we're going to end this part here, mostly just because I only have so many gems and I got to farm a lot more. I didn't expect to get 2 of those choices in 1 chapter. So the plot continues to thicken. I hope Daichi isn't dead, but it's not looking good for him. But who's the other victim? Any theories? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!